Today we're attempting to make keto-friendly homemade cereal. And by the way, this video is sponsored by Catalina Crunch, but more about them later. Sarah and I are huge fans of cereal, but we've only tried to make it once here on our channel, and that was kind of tedious and slightly a disaster. We haven't tried it since. I think that was a couple years ago. Sarah and I are not quitters though. So we saw this recipe and it looks fairly simple, so we're excited to try it out today. The recipe is by the website ican'tbelieveitslowcarb.com. Cute name. We're gonna be leaving a link to this recipe in the description below so that you can find all the measurements. We're just gonna be trying it out today. And it looks like there's two flavors to this cereal. She goes with a vanilla and a chocolate variation. We decided that we're gonna do chocolate and peanut butter. What a classic combo. We're actually gonna be using peanut butter powder, I believe, in this recipe. So the only other time we tried to make keto-friendly cereal on this channel, it was like for pancake cereal, where you make like a million tiny little pancakes because it was going viral at TikTok at the time. Never did that again. And this one is more like a dough that you're going to bake. So for this recipe, you're gonna need almond flour, coconut oil, keto-friendly maple syrup, vanilla. So you can do different flavors with this dough. We're gonna go with chocolate. We use the Ghirardelli premium cocoa powder that's unsweetened, and we're gonna use peanut butter powder. But you could also do this making it just like vanilla and chocolate using the cocoa powder, or you could just make it vanilla. Or you could add maybe some keto flavorings that you have on hand. I know a lot of people like to use flavorings from like OO flavors or whatnot to make different concoctions, but we're just gonna go with these two flavors today. And if you don't wanna spend the time making your own keto-friendly cereal, that brings us to today's sponsor, Catalina Crunch. When Catalina Crunch reached out to us to sponsor videos on our channel, we were so excited because we love everything that they have to offer, including their cereals, their snack mixes, and their cookies. And Catalina Crunch actually has just come out with two great cereal pairings, which are blueberry muffin cereal with whole blueberries. This cereal is loaded with whole blueberries and you get some in every bite. It's super crunchy and yet juicy and delicious. We love it. And the other flavor pairing is Catalina Crunch Honey Nut Cereal. And this one tastes great because it has the subtle sweetness of honey and it has whole almonds in it. And this Honey Nut Cereal reminds me exactly of the one that I used to eat during my childhood. All of Catalina Crunch's products are low carb and keto friendly, zero sugar, and they have high protein and high fiber. And these cereals are great for when you don't have time to make yourself breakfast in the morning or you want to eat them as a snack. A lot of times on keto, we miss crunch, and Catalina Crunch prioritizes it because they have it in their name. So if you guys want to try out these two new pairings, you can go to catalinacrunch.com/ketotwins to get 15% off of your purchase plus free shipping. And you get an even bigger discount if you subscribe. Thanks so much to Catalina Crunch for sponsoring this video, and let's get back to the recipe. So in this recipe, she does make two flavors, and she makes one ball of dough and then splits the ball in half and then adds her cocoa powder into half of it to make the chocolate pieces. I think it's gonna be easier to split it up before we mix in the wet ingredients because it's gonna turn into a really wet dough, and mixing in the cocoa powder and the peanut butter is gonna get harder. So I'm doing it my way, and it's my way or the highway. Okay, it might just turn out to be a disaster, I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix in the dry ingredients, which are the almond flour and the coconut flour together first. And then I'm going to put half in one bowl and half in the other bowl. So we're gonna be making two different flavors concurrently. Is that the word?
Yes.
Next up, I'm gonna add in our flavorings. And so she says to use 1 to 2 tablespoons of the cocoa powder, and I don't know which one we should do. 1 or 2? 2, right?
Sure.
2. We're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder in one, and 2 tablespoons of the peanut butter powder in the other. Next up, we're gonna add in our coconut oil to each, and then we're gonna add in our vanilla to each, and the sugar-free, keto-friendly maple syrup. Okay, so now our wet ingredients have gone into our dry. We're gonna mix this all together until it forms a dough. So there should be 2 doughs. Dodos, which is what we are.
Yeah, which is what you are. I was about to say that.
I say we, you say me. Whatever, anyway.
Dodos are not good birds.
What do you mean? Aren't they extinct?
No, don't they like go into other people's nests?
No,
Oh.
That's cuckoo birds.
Oh.
Dodo birds are not even, they're extinct. Sarah's,
I am a dodo bird, I guess. I don't know my birds really well, you know what I mean? I know sparrows, blue jays.
Maybe we'll start a birding channel.
Bird watching?
Yeah.
That seems serene. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Not many to choose from in the Chicagoland area. We do have bald eagles, apparently.
We've seen them.
Yeah, I did see one. No one believed me. Like the time I saw a UFO and no one believed me. Anyway, If you want to hear about my UFO story,
It'll be on her
it'll be on
OnlyFans.
it'll be on my our other channel.
It's more acceptable now to have a UFO
That's
story.
true. That's true. I didn't expect it to turn this dark, honestly, because
Well, it's dark cocoa, so it makes sense. That's okay. We want a real dark chocolate flavor, I think.
should I try it?
No.
Okay. Okay, so we have some mixtures here that we're going to dump onto this cutting board and form them into balls, dough balls, lots of balls in this video. You're supposed to kind of roll them out until they're nice and skinny. Then you're gonna use a knife to make them into smaller portions, and then you're going to roll them with your hands into balls. 1 billion of them. Like, that's where I started to feel the dread in this recipes. Like, I really didn't think about that until this moment. So, we're gonna be here for a while.
Emily is having a moment, but I would just like to remind you of something.
What?
That this was your idea. So you can't be mad at anyone else.
I'm not mad. This is not me mad. This is just me regretting my life choices. These are peanut butter dough. A loose type of mixture. I'm gonna, with clean hands. Why is it not forming? I feel like it's not really holding together like it should.
Is there an egg in it that we missed?
All right.
Just put it all together into a wad. I think you should make one shape that you're going to model all of your other shapes off of. So
If you time me, it's taking about 1 minute per piece. So here we go.
see you in 100 years.
Can I sit while I'm doing this?
No.
Why? When you will see videos or photos of those women in Italy making handmade pasta, they're all sitting. I really want to sit though.
Are you happy now?
Yes. Hey, no one ever said that this was an exercise channel.
Although we have done exercise challenges in the past.
No one
if you
needs
want.
to see that. I'm so happy that those videos didn't get views because
You can give them views now by watching those videos next. I like those videos. Those videos are really fun to me. Watching Emily exercise. Anyway.
screaming into the abyss. All right, 4 down.
A lifetime to go.
But look how perfect they are.
Sure.
What do you mean? I don't really see how they could be better than that, honestly. I'm putting tender love and care into each one. Beep. All done.
No. They look good. Good job.
Thank you. So I'm gonna put these in the oven for 10 to 15 minutes. I would just keep an eye on it to see how they cook. You want them to be golden brown but not burnt. And while these are cooking, I'm gonna get started rolling out our chocolate flavor of our cereal. I feel like I'm on the streets of Sicily. Not in that way, but in a way that, you know, the pasta ladies.
Mm-hmm. Maybe there's a spot in that street for keto-friendly pasta hand-rolled.
Doubt it. They would probably say it's a abomination.
Sacrilege.
Yeah. It's been 13 minutes. We're gonna see if it's done.
I keep browning on the underside. Maybe turn one over? Yeah.
We're gonna let these cool. Let's go in with our chocolate balls. 13 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Couple more minutes to dry them out. They're loud and heavy sounding.
They have a mass to them. Move the balls around.
They're too big. They're like bowling balls. Never eat again with this keto cereal that is gigantic. Only
Okay.
one ball fits on the spoon. That's a sign that, see, this is probably the right size. There's only one.
Mm-hmm.
in the entire batch. This is the standard size. Probably what you should be making them. This is what we did most of the time. So
Emily's first observation is they might be a touch large.
yeah.
So maybe make them like what? A fourth of the size or
at least half of the size, but then it'll take you twice as long.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna go with.
I'm gonna try the chocolate first.
I'll try the. Okay.
Well, let's try the same kind first.
I'll take.
So we're trying the chocolate ball first.
Okay.
A little soft.
Mm-hmm. The flavors are good.
Yeah.
Tastes like peanut butter and tastes like chocolate. Not overly sweet. They're pretty good. It's just that
you kind of expect the cereal to like be puffy almost, like
or crunchy.
Light and airy. These have a mass to them.
Right.
They have their own weight.
They're not bad though. Like they're clearly still have moisture in them. That could be why it said to wait 3 hours to really cool. Of course, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
If I could like rewind time, I would probably put them in for longer and like turn it down to like 200 degrees and try to get a lot of that moisture out of there. But I think the flavors are there.
Yeah.
And also we made them too big.
Yeah, they're way too big.
Like way too big. Like they're huge. I think that we should have probably made them like a fourth of the size. Maybe they would be okay at that cook time if they were really tiny. She did say that you should be making them small. But I don't know. When I was rolling them out, I figured that this was small.
I think this is better than the pancake one that we made.
Oh, yeah.
Because those pancakes literally just dissolved. These have been sitting in the liquid for a while now, and they're still the same shape.
Right.
So they have some stability.
Right. If you guys have any other keto-friendly cereal recipes that you want us to try, so we can screw those up too, please let us know in the comments section below. We would love to try it out. And if you want some keto-friendly cereal that's guaranteed to be good, not ones that we've made, you can visit catalinacrunch.com/keto-twins, and you're going to get 15% off of your order plus free shipping, and you'll get a bigger discount if you subscribe.
And if you guys are missing oatmeal on keto, you can click on the video on the screen. We made a delicious oatmeal using hemp hearts, and we'll see you over there. Anyway, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Emily.
And we are the Keto Twins signing out.
What?